Hi buddy, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 9 with me, Sid, and last episode we got this thing all going, along with all of this. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, this will not work. As you know, we have an issue where we can't put back into here, so this is a one-way process, so when anything goes in here it goes in there, but when we put back it will end up in here. I suspect we may want to try and find some homes for some of these items we've got more of as well. That's a thing. However, I do want to get started on a mod that I have never used before, and I am going to, I think I'm going to enjoy it, shall we say. It's got prospects, and to get started we will pop this down here because it really doesn't matter where it is. You have to bash redstone against a coal block, and you get this stuff from deep mob learning, salt covered redstone. Probably want a little bit more. In fact, just do the lot, and because we're going to want a fair bit of this. Doesn't seem to wear out the coal block, and if I were critical, I would say that it seems to be a certain amount of mate work. Because if you take this stuff is used to make soot covered plates, obsidian, and that. So we really do need to get obsidian automated. Maybe I should do that first. Think. Should I jump in and automate obsidian? Just wondering how I can automate obsidian. Let me just think this through for a second. I can certainly handle the that bit of it. I'm just trying to wonder how I would do the other bit of it. I can certainly automate the lava production. In fact, I can definitely automate the lava production. I haven't done it over here because there really isn't any point. This is just, I can take this out and put it in and it will fill that up. You know, this is we can take that and that will be nicely full. There you go. So yeah, largely kind of pointless automating that one, but there is a way to do it, I believe. So let me just have a little look at something and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, well, my plan to automate obsidian production requires me to go somewhere a little hazardous, and we are going to use this section of wall, I think. Actually, that's a little bit too much. Let's not get quite so carried away. Just for symmetry, I'm making it a 3x3, but we're putting in a nether portal and we are heading to the nether. I would know there is also a thing in this pack called a nether cake, or the various dimensional cakes, so hopefully this thing will work. I'll take these out just so we've got some stuff. I should actually grab some cobble and stuff actually to bring with us, just because always a good idea to have your some ability to that'll do a couple of stacks, and we'll I've dropped most of my oh damn it, cobble. Oh, I got it back in there, hasn't it? There we go, 3 stacks. Drop that off there. Beep. Put most of my stuff away. I'm going to sleep quickly before we go into the nether. Not that it makes any difference, but you know, at least we know we've got a full Minecraft day to faff around in the nether. And the reason we need to get to the nether is we need magma cream or blaze rod, or both. Either will work. I hope this isn't a big mistake. I haven't actually seen what the nether looks like in this pack yet, so I don't know whether we've got some kind of weird nether or whether it's a bog standard nether. Oh, hello. Okay, we've got an overworld cake. I'm not going to use that because what I have... Wow, hello. What I have seen of this pack is that if I were to move over here, for example, and use the overworld cake, it could potentially drop me slap bang in the middle of something unpleasant, like the void. Okay, so this is Portal. Let's get it on the map, save, and we're good. And we need to get our way out of this hole. Oops, not quite like that. There we go. Well, we've got the portal for definite. Got plenty of nether quartz, that's fine. Glowstone, that could actually be useful because I think we may need that for one of the saplings we're missing. There's seven saplings that we are missing out of the sapling bag. And oh, hello. I see you, sir. He's not got a laser gun, so I'm feeling reasonably safe around him. Those things do spawn with advanced weaponry. Phasers, phaser rifles, sniper rifles, phaser shotguns, energy, some kind of energy shotgunny thing. And yeah, so I really don't want to have to bump into those too much if I can help it. I would really rather like to find a blaze or two and kill it, and then just get the hell out of here, really. I don't think I'm going to get that luxury somehow. So we are going to continue hunting around a little bit until we find something worthwhile. It didn't drop out either, which was a bit of a bummer. They drop android parts, which you use to augment yourself later. This is probably one of... Oh, we got a little bit of a way through here. And it looks reasonably safe. I've got a torch. I'll mark it on the thing because, you know, don't want to get any more lost than I have to. And we'll see where this lot takes us, I suppose. Well, as I say, what I want is a blaze. Nether fortress will be good, although I'm not so well armoured that I want to go hunting around. You know, my armour's actually not much better than iron armour. It's just got like the dense and various other features to it which you might not otherwise have had. No, nothing there. Aha, perfect. Hello. Thank you. I'm guessing that's Quark that's given us that. Are you going to give me? No, of course you're not. Right, well, you know what I've got to do. You've seen the nether before, and this is not such an interesting nether that I'm going to spend hours wandering around keeping you bored, so I'll keep wandering and I will bring you back when and if something interesting occurs. Until then, we'll be back in a mo. Well, I appear to have found what I was looking for, which was a nether fortress. I've had to tunnel to do it. And there's plenty of these guys around, which is handy. I do want to mark the entrance thoroughly, though, because, well, it's not a nice place, is it? It's a nether fortress. There's a blaze somewhere. There. I need to try and get down in a manner which is somewhat safe before we get killed. Also need to be aware that quite a lot. There's a magma slime. I mean, that's not actually what we need, is magma slimes. And of course we can make slime fairly easily. There's a blaze rod. Excellent. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see where the... Where was he? I think he's actually in the fortress. I don't need a lot, just enough. This is probably overkill, but wow, I didn't really want that either. There's a one there. I see him. So we'll... I think there's one in here now. Yep. Well, we got a couple of blaze rods. We didn't get any magma slime, but that was all we actually need from in here right now. Now, ultimately, we are going to want a lot more of this kind of stuff. But while we're here, it would be wrong. It's definitely wrong to not check out these corridor bits that we've just got in the immediate area. Well, that sounds like... I hear you. I just don't know where you are. Let's go back to the overworld. Well, to the Forgotten Hoofer world. And hope that that wasn't a friendly neighbourhood skeleton. There's plenty of skeletons. The reason I say let's not muck around down here for too long is we need the magma slime to make... Well, actually, we could probably tunnel down and just grab the the nethery stuff from beneath. But while we are doing that, we're aiming to get this mob farming, this deep mob learning. And if I'm going to go around killing mobs of any shape or size, then it kind of makes sense to kill them in a way that trains our deep mob learning stuff. Damn you. I saw that. You were trying again, weren't you? And obviously, I'm not going to leave these guys around, causing me grief. That sounded like a... It is. Anybody else? No? Okay. Right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Now, of course, the bit we need to now confirm is, does it work in the same way going back? Do we end up in the spawn world that we wanted? Oh, another blaze rod. Always nice. I will not say no. And we'll have that as well. Pardon me. I really need to get a drink or something. I'm feeling a bit dry. I could do with some looting on some stuff as well, because I'm not getting the stuff. You know, I'm not sure with this portal whether we might be better off. Bloody hell. They're relentless. Wither dust. Ooh. I think we use that for some stuff. Maybe there wasn't anything this way. I kind of get the feeling, though, if I go this way... And again, I've been using my patented don't get yourself burnt alive by lava trick, which isn't actually a trick and probably isn't really patented. But, you know, well, actually I know it isn't really patented because taking a patent out is a pain in the backside and takes a lot of effort, and I haven't done that, so, yeah. But this way, I never get burnt alive by lava, so it does work, trust me in this. This must mean that we're actually quite high up, and the lava that we're seeing, because we should be over that lava by now. Alright, I'm not going to worry. I was just thinking if I could get down, then we could have used that to get the magma block that we need. But let's try, see what happens when we go back to the overworld. Hopefully we end up back where we should do. Oh. Yay, right. And we'll live. That's the wonderful line from Red Dwarf when they use a science scan, and it's like, and we'll live. We need one, definitely need that. We are probably going to want some stuff. Oh, blue mulch. We definitely need that at some point. And it's used for that. Okay, that's fine. You can go away. We're going to... Let's have a look. So I need to use you to make you, and you to make with any slime ball to make magma cream. And magma cream we need to make a magma block. And a magma block will give us the access to build one specific thing, and that is an automated user. That's all we're after, an automated user. So yeah, let me just have a look at some of this other stuff. Glowstone should be used to make what? Is it used? Well, used to make a lot of things, but is it used to make a sapling? Is the question. Or do we need something else? Green enlightened bush. Christmas enlightened. Okay, I think that's just like a bush which is light, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting. Strange scroll, which we'll get from something, I'm sure. Not bothered about the Vcraft things. One of my favourite blocks. And not seeing anything about a glowstone sapling. Yeah, not worried about it right now either. So pop you away. We'll pop all of that away, and that and that and that and that and that and that. We'll pop that away. We are going to eat this. So now I need to bind C. Can I not bind E to that, I wonder? Let me just check. Be back in a mo. Okay. Automated user. Question. It does require power. So that means we need to have a look at some kind of cable. Now our energy things has energy cable. We have bricks, we can make those. I don't know whether we need to use the extract cable. We'll see about that one, but this should be easy enough. We just need to make some bricks. Bricks obviously made out of that. Clay, so we have got clay, I know we have. And we need, I'm trying to think, 1 2 3 4 5 6 4's 24, isn't it? That's right, I think. 24 will give me 6 lots of bricks, yeah. He says popping them all straight back together again because that's how he does it. Right, so if I do... You know what? I've got clay to spare. I'll use a lava bucket for this one. And off they go. So that's going to take a hot moment to process through. While we're thinking about that, we need to think about what we're going to do over here. Now, I've got my cobblestone generator. I've also got my cobblestone generator. And I could reasonably now actually pull that cobblestone generator from there. If I ever need more than that many stacks of things, I've got cobble over there plenty, so I can just restock that manually. Once I've got an ender pearl, 3 ender pearls, then I can make a deep storage tank, and then I can completely automate the lava production. But for now, we shall do that, and we'll pop. Yeah, just stick those in. That'll do me. Pop that in there just for, you know, completeness. And yeah, I think we are ticking along. We're just waiting on this stuff now. We need 24 of them. So back in a second. All right, I think I've got everything. I'm not entirely sure how or where I want to put this yet, but we are going to grab our power from underneath this. And we're going to bring it over to an autonomous user, which is going to face into this, which is also going to have, in fact, let me just try and get this done properly so we don't accidentally break things when we're tunneling around. So we're going to have you with you, and then we're going to have the autonomous user. Now let me just check how this faces. It faces that way, the way towards you. So that's going to go into there. It is going to be use vertical offset or tick delay 1, preview hidden. So that is using it there. If I put that there, then that is there. Yeah. And then what we can do, all things being equal, is hop down here and perfect. Then we pop you there. That is going to generate some stuff. It's not a major problem. We've got an awful lot of materials now. And what we can do is we can go and grab you there and pop you there. And then what we should see is that and that should be failing. So that's, I believe, is charging, which is good. And then all we need to do is come over here and whack down an infinite water source, which of course we can't do from there easily, but you know, it doesn't take that much effort to whittle over here and whack down that, and then all I have to do is, it's probably not the ideal location for it, but we'll get that down and we can always relocate it. So I can just sit there and go like so. Takes no real effort at all. The only effort that is being taken there, I think, which I would think we can improve on, is if we take a bucket of you, pop that down, now what I can't do easily is, but at least now I can quite literally just, let me just check, that's now got a fair bit. And that's doing its thing. So it is. And that is working. As I say, not automated, but not too shabby either. And we can put a requires redstone on that. And we could actually stick a lever on the side there then, couldn't we? And then that will charge up quite happily off of that. Yeah. Stick a lever on it, we're fine. It'll do. It's, as I say, it is not true automation, but it is okay. Give me a piece of cobble. Give me a piece of cobble, please. Thank you. And that. Put one of them on the side, and we're good. Right. So armed with all of that, we are now. That's on off. Yeah, that's fine. That works. That works after a fashion, anyway. I mean, we could have done something possibly better with the water source, but it'll do. And it doesn't burn me when I stand on it, which is always a bonus. Right, let me work out what we need to do next, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I've just been cooking stone. We need to make one of these, which requires us to have some of those, so we'll have 8 of those. That's a good start. And we'll do one of those, and we're going to have another one. I don't know whether we'll need to. We possibly may. We also need to have these, which means we're going to need 8 repeaters. 1, 2. We need to make some more redstone torches. That's not a problem. We have got, so that's 1. That's 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and make me a bunch of those. And then we should be good to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whether we will need a full 8, I don't know. So these are blank data models, and they go into a deep learner where you basically learn about the mobs you're killing. So zombie data model, for example, is that one of them. Have I not got any rotten flesh? Ooh, that's a slight oversight. Let's go and correct it. Where best to correct oversight? Probably up in that building. Right, so yeah, that's a definite oversight. So let's go and see what we can find in the way of a zombie, shall we? Or actually, no. There's a nice kind of, you know, undone properly thing over here. Let's just. I know it's not a perfect walkway, but it'll do. I see you over there. I don't know whether you can see him. Both of those have got phasers. Don't know whether we're gonna. Be able to kill these easily. I don't really want to get shot by the one with a gun because they hurt. Wouldn't mind having a gun. He's a tough one. He's a very tough one. And then there was a creeper over there. Oh, hello, Spidey. And a spider. And quite a few skelebobs. Now, question. Can I navigate my way over there? Oh, damn it. The answer is no, because I panicked when my bow became charged. Hup, hup, hup. Can I make it over? Because there's an arm there. I want that. Not really that bothered about hotels, but I do want that arm. Does that sound a bit, gruesome? I realise it potentially sounds a little bit gruesome. Or a lot gruesome, depending on your outlook, really. Oh, that's what we need. Hello, sir. How are you? You're being tight. That's how you are. Hello. Come on, then. All of these are the wrong kind of mob. I mean, I'm pretty certain I've got gunpowder. I don't think that's an issue. It's rotten flesh I want, and we ain't got any. Alright, I'm going to hunt around, try and get a little bit of rotten flesh, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, we have got ourselves some mob drops. And didn't take too much damage in the process. Our armour has taken some details. I forgot the dense, the actually anti-knockback is brilliant. I love it. So we're going to make a zombie data model. We are also going to make a creeper data model. We shall make, I don't know whether you can do, no, it has to be a spider eye then, doesn't it? In fact, helps if you use that. That is that. So can we make a skeleton data model? We can. And I'm definitely going to use that arm, even because it's a legendary arm though. But it's the only one I've got. Let me just put that away for a second. Let me just check my arms, my stock situation of limbs. Yeah, I've got none. I was pretty certain I had none. I'm now doubly certain I have none. Do I have a spider's eye? I do, so that's good. So we'll stick you in there with a spider eye, and that will give me that. That with that. Ooh, no, it wants blaze powder. Okay, even better. That will give me a blaze data model. We'll keep hold of the rest of those for now, because they are things. Now, do I? Yes, I do. I do want a matter overdrive thing, just because deep learning gives me the options to spawn these stuff. Now, once you've got this up to simulation chamber, it basically has a chance to do all of those. And in a loot fabricator, it will basically use the pristine matter from these items. So if I can get over to here, it can drop energy packs, tritium, phasers, anything the mob can drop, it can drop. And yeah, and obviously ender pearls for enderman. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these and we're going to pop zombie, skeleton, spider and a creeper into that one. And if I put that into my offhand, you can see at the bottom we've got 6 to go. Doesn't matter. And if we take this one and we're going to go with one of them and one of them, we need to kill 6 of those as well. And we need to go and do that. Well, most of that we can do in the nether for the nether stuff, but I would also like to get a wither skeleton. And anything else I want from the nether? Ghast would be good, but yeah, enderman would actually be the better one. But we need an ender pearl for that, and I know I don't have any. let me put some stuff away. We'll keep those to hand. That can go away. The obsidian can go away, and that can go away. And we'll put you back into my inventory. And I'm going to head back to the Nether and let's do a little bit of farming, shall we? Nether farming to start off with, because I'm more interested in the Nether mobs at the moment. They're harder to get. Yeah, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've already got the blaze to model to basic, so we need 12 more to get the next tier. And while we're here, we might as well grab the drops if we can, because that would be wrong not to, wherever we can get to the drops anyway. There's more to be had over there though, so yeah, that's wow, these are just making it so easy. I'm not sure whether to bother even going that way. That's going to be, there's a, I can see a blaze over there. And there's probably one around that blaze spawner. That could be a ready source of blazes, I think. Maybe, just. What do you think? Yeah, I'm a little bit wary of getting too pally-pally with this. Let's just go down a little bit like this. This is probably a safer way in. Okay. So yeah, good old fortress, everybody's favourites. There's a skeleton. Just where is he? I hear him. He's there. And there's one there as well. So let's see whether we can't. Bit more blaze powder. That's where we came down. Maybe we should get some of this while we're here. There's far too much fun to be had around in the... Oh, hello. Oh, I love them. They are brilliant. Antidote charm. Yes, absolutely. Golden sword will take. And I don't like that. But once we... if we can get the crafting grinder, we'll be laughing. So... let's just get a little bit of that while we're here. Not entirely sure. Potions are one of those things, I must admit, I tend not to use as much as I probably should. And I think the reason is because as a modded player, I find that I always can find better alternatives than, say, you know, the things like this. What I would like to do is get you on the bar, and we shall do that. That's the way I want to go. There's nothing that way, so we'll just block that off, and we'll pop a torch here. That indicates that that's the way up. And in fact, what we shall do, because as there's nothing that way, I did say there was nothing that way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. You know when you're kind of going, have I done that right? I have no idea. But what we can do is well, that should work as. Right, eat. That's always a bonus. And who's where? Right, we've got to come back. Let's head this way first off. This is bizarre for me because I will be brutally honest with you. I have never been one for well, I've mentioned before I'm not a big caver. Dead bad. I don't trust you. And to be honest, I've never been a big one for Nether fortresses either. Void Charm, that one is nice, and the diamond horse armor we can probably strip for parts, so that's not so bad. Not so bad at all. I didn't bring a stack of dirt with I put all the cobble away, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll borrow a bit of this, because we're not going to come back this way anyway. I should be ready. Let's carry on this way. And so, hello. Hello. That didn't work so well for you, did it? And that one's on the roof, I think. Most likely, yeah. Right. Emerald apple, saddle, probably not useful, but we'll have it because until you actually need it, you don't know whether you want it or not. Okay. Hello, I have it. Emerald sword and an ender wing, which is always good. Can I grab a few blocks? I need them. Okay, and carry on this way. Oh, fun. Damn it. What do I not need here? Chests, probably. And maybe that. Break that. Leave it. That way at least I know it's not there and I don't have to worry about it despawning. So these guys make me nervous. Let's head down. What am I like actually at the moment anyway? 8 more blaze to go. So that we'll find those on the surface. They are really not a problem to find. Okay. I'm gonna borrow a little bit of this. Just because we can. We'll carry on this way. I see you, sir. What's that? Oh, hello. Right, we should be safe here, I think. We need to get our bag, and we need to put, I'm going to keep that on me. No, that one I'm going to keep on me. The Void Charm I'm not worried about. Enderwing Prime, that, all of that. I don't know why I stacked that up like that. Reusable Ender Pearl will keep, that will go, that can go in. These are fun, but we're not using it in here because I'll probably get Pigman mad with me. That can go away, it will keep hold of you. That and that can stay, and we shall eat that. There we go, a little bit more life, always beneficial. Yeah, hang on. 2 diamonds, bit of that, and 1 of them, which I have no idea what that's for, but we'll have it. Fire Charm, excellent. I love cyclic and the loot you get in these dungeons. Let's see you, sir. Fortunately, that didn't help a great deal. but we know that way is, and that way is my exit. Let me just mark it. Right, let's have a look. There's a chest there. That is a dead end, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, the Nether has been surprisingly nice to me. Another ender wing, scythe, some gold, and some corrupted chorus. You know what? I'll take it. It's better than a kick in the chops. I am fond of saying that, I know, but it's true. Right, so we don't need... There's nothing else down there. I should be prepared for that, and there's more that way. Oh god, that... Oh, is that pigment's got out of the way. Excellent. Ah, I see you, sir. I think I'm pushing my luck a little bit running in these tunnels now. I think the best thing I can do is probably get the hell out of here and just hide a little bit briefly. Right, okay. You... Ow. Oh, bugger. That was awfully close to here. Let's not do that again. But we've now got fire protection because we're carrying a fire protection charm. Courtesy of, you know, the mod. And we should now find that we have got 4 to go to upgrade. So that's a bonus. We haven't had any wither skeleton bits, which would have been useful. Because then we could start working on a wither skeleton model. Let's not get close to that, but we can go and try again. Ah, got a bit of necrotic to add to our sword at some point. And hello. Get dead. Yeah, so long story short, we can come hunting in the Nether and generally have what would be considered a reasonably good time. Now, I do need to go and check the durability on some of my items, but we're starting to build up the data models. I think next episode, because I'm almost certain I'm well over time on this one, I'll check while I'm heading back to the ranch. We will probably try and start clearing out the office blocks in the hoofer. But first things first, we need to get back. So I will do that, and I'll be back with you in a second. All right, yeah, as I suspected, I've gone well over a lot of time. My armor's repairing itself. My tools are largely repairing themselves. That will need a fix, as will that. But we have got some interesting loot. I think I've got a modifier free on that right now. We haven't, but we're only 40 odd uses from an upgrade, which we could then put necrotic on it, and that would give us life gain back. We have got one of them. We have got one of them. We have got an antidote. We've got a few bits and pieces. This thing needs time for its magic to awaken. I have got no idea what this is for. So if you've got any idea on that, let me know, because that is interesting. This stuff we can smelt, but I'm not too worried about doing that right now. That can go away. That can go away. Keep hold of that. Keep hold of that, because I think we need to be carrying it anyway. So the deep learner, we've got 3 androids to get the basic, and three more blazers to get the advanced. And in terms of that, we haven't done any because obviously we didn't have any to do. Scythe, yeah, pop that away for now and we'll get that away. But yeah, on the whole, not an unsuccessful trip. This thing is great fun. If I ever want end pigment, that's like the way to get them. And these are brilliant, so I'll probably keep that on me. That and that can go away, and that can go, that can go, and that can go. That can go realistically, I suppose. And definitely that. I hate that one. That's brilliant. That's not. However, we could, if we can come up, if we get the recipe for that, you'll notice there's 4 eyes of Ender in it. So I'm just wondering what's involved in it. Ungrind, is it an ungrind? No, grinder. Grind. There we go. Uncrafting grind. Actually, we can afford it. It might get us the Ender pearls. That's a possibility. We could go there. Yeah. But on that note, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.